Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Turbo and welcome back to another signature showcase here on Turbo's Nerdery. Yeah, I'm pumped up today because I think that this camera is like the second person I've talked to all day today. So hopefully all you out there in the world of YouTube are doing well, getting your YouTube in. Hopefully you're healthy and being as productive as possible. Not that it's not good to take a rest. Hopefully we're all getting a little rest in. I feel like not a lot's changed. I work from home a lot. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off topic. I want to get right to the comic books. This is Turbo's Signature Showcase, so let's get into it, baby. I'm going to start out with, and hey, you know what? It might be nice if I said what the episode's about. So this episode, kind of in honor of a movie that came out a little while ago, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn. I thought I would do a Harley Quinn signature showcase. And you know, this is my channel. I do what I want, and so we're doing it. I'm trying to keep these kind of topical, but not a lot's going to be happening for the next month or two, or God, who knows how long. So, looking back a little bit to something that was recently in the zeitgeist, we're going with Harley Quinn. So, kicking it off with Harley Quinn Rebirth number 17. This is a cool cover. Drawn by Amanda Conner, but it's not signed by Amanda Conner. Not this one. This one is signed by John Timms, one of the interior artists for this issue. And this was an interesting issue because it's kind of got two different stories. One of an older Harley Quinn, or more classic Harley Quinn, and one of the rebirth style of Harley Quinn. And so they had different artists and even different writers. Kind of Jimmy Palmiotti tied the two stories together. But I've met John Timms a few times. I met him in Phoenix, and this autograph, though, I got from San Diego Comic-Con 2018. And it's kind of funny. I got it signed at the DC booth. He was doing signing at the DC booth. And oftentimes when artists are signing at the DC booth, they'll do quick sketches on DC cards. And so he did. But I was like, I think I was the last guy in line. And they said, no more sketches. And I heard him say that. And he didn't say that. The booth people said that. And the people in front of me who were they were getting books signed and talking to one of the other people. And so I was like, maybe you could do a quick sketch. And so he started doing one, and he got cut off. So I have you can kind of tell it's Harley Quinn, but it's definitely the fastest, one of the simplest Harley Quinns. And we'll be showing that off. So actually coming back next week, later this week, we'll be doing it this week. I'll have time. We'll be doing the next edition of Art Show, Turbo Art Show, and that's going to be dedicated to Harley Quinn. So to see a little more John Timms and some cool Harley Quinn art, keep tuned to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, do it. And like this video, why not hit that bell notification? But we're not done. Now I don't have to say that at the end. Next book is issue number 37, also from DC's Rebirth product line, I guess, storyline, universe, Rebirth universe. This is a cool cover, also by Amanda Conner, where she's beating up the Penguin. Now, Amanda Conner's done a lot of her covers, and I'm a big fan of her art, so I'm always happy to pick those up. And this one's signed by the writer, Frank Thierry, in gold. Of course, my stupid hand's right over the signature. Has been this whole time. I can see what's going on, but not very well. Not with sunglasses. Anyway, Frank Thierry, cool guy, New Yorker. He's got one of those cool kind of thick New York accents. I'm not sure which borough it's from. If you're really familiar with New Yorkers, you can figure out which borough it's from, but I don't know. Anyway, I got that signed at Denver Comic-Con 2018, and he was worked by Comic Sketcher, and they had a really big turnout there. So anyway, kind of funny story. It's from a different con, but San Diego, I bumped into him and Jimmy Palmiotti talking just kind of in the aisleway. And I kind of stopped to chat with them, and I got a kick out of that. They're from different boroughs, but they both kind of have the thick New York accent. So I said I wanted to witness the battle of the accents and get in on that a little bit. Anyway, and we'll get to the little Jimmy Palmiotti here in a minute. But first off, this book's also written by Frank Thierry, so it's signed by him, but it's also signed by cover artist Amanda Conner. Yeah, why not? So I've met her several times. This one I got in San Diego in 2019. And Frank Thierry I also got at Denver 2018 here, although I've met him a couple times also got most of my books signed from him in Denver. And yeah, I think this is the first appearance of Old Lady Harley, which is cool. I like the cover. It's a tribute to the Old Man Logan storyline. Well, I mean, the whole storyline is kind of a tribute / ripoff. You get to see an old man Joker and stuff like that. Not here. He comes in the miniseries, I think. But anyway, this was it was a cool kind of fun story and fun concept and cool art. I really, if you take one more look, I really like that cover. Good job. Good work by Amanda Conner. And it's got a fairly distinctive style. She's very kind of cartoony. Well, I mean, very comic arty, not cartoony. It's very much comic art. But it's usually cute. I don't have a good example. I got kind of an example coming up here. She does great hands and fingers. I think she really likes doing them. She does a lot of folded hands and stuff like that. Anyway, next book I'm showing off. This is kind of I actually have some pretty cool Harley Quinn books that got signed to show off. I got that first Old Lady Harley, and now here we have the DC New 52 universe signed by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner. Harley Quinn #1. Boom. Oh, get you glare, blind you with the glare there. Yeah, so that's a cool book. Jimmy signed it in black on the star there, and there you go. And Amanda signed it up on the hammer in red. I've seen other books where she signed it. They kind of have seem to have a standard place to sign this book. And these were gotten in Albuquerque, 2018. It's funny though; it was the very beginning of the year. I think it was second week of January, and Jimmy signed a lot of his books 17. He dates them just with the last two numbers of the year. So even though I got this in January 2018, and that's what it says on the slab, the date is 17 because it was too early in the year. He still hadn't figured out that it was 2018 yet. All right, moving on. We got two more pretty rad books. This one is a triple signature. Yeah, yeah. So excited about it. Also, so just like this previous book, got it signed by Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti in Albuquerque in 2018. Jimmy also signed this one 17, but I also got Chad Hardin to sign it in this cool, sweet green paint marker. You can see in Albuquerque 2018, I hadn't started my adventures with the paint markers yet. But by the time I had Chad sign this, which happened, oh come on, where we go? WonderCon 2019. I was full force in the paint pens. This green looks cool here, it kind of pops. Although Chad's signature is pretty small, it's low key, so yeah, sometimes it gets lost, but that's a good book. All right, and that was Harley Quinn #1 special loot crate edition. I actually got it in one of my loot crates. Did I? Did I have to? No, I got that in one of my loot crates for sure. One of my earliest loot crates, if I remember correctly. And yeah, so got them to sign it. It's not necessarily a Harley Quinn #1. It's just a one shot. So there's a #1 on it. Technically, it's #1, but so many #1s. It's not one of the big #1s. This is more of a big #1. Yeah. And last but certainly not least, from the DC New 52 universe, it's got one of those kind of ensemble books. It's actually one of the first books I ever got signed. I've been working on this book for a long time. I first got it signed by Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti, some of our favorites that we've talked about already, at Long Beach Comic Expo in the spring of 2013. So a long time ago, right? I don't think that was my first con. It was maybe my third con. I think the first con I went to was the Stan Lee Kamikaze Con in 2013, and then WonderCon in 2013, and then Long Beach Comic Expo. So that was kind of where I got started. Then I dabbled here and there before getting really serious back into it again. But passed throughout the last 6 years, 6 years, wow, of going to cons, I've gotten 7 people to sign this book. I feel like I could have done better. I had some good ones lined up for Emerald City Con. But anyway, this is Harley Quinn from the New 52 universe, #0. It's very cool Amanda Conner cover, where the Joker, and she's kind of like, posing by, I don't know, poster of the Joker. It's cool though. 17 artists all telling me how good I look. Eat your heart out, Puddin'. So I wished at one point I could have gotten all 17. Some of them are no longer with us. Darwin Cook worked on this book. He's no longer with us. But the people who are with us, who have gotten signed, might as well run them down, right? That's what the show's all about. Some of these I got, you can kind of see where the transition from Sharpie to paint pen happen. One of the things I've always loved about Amanda Connor, in general, meeting her at a con, is she loves to do different colored markers already. So she signed down here this kind of cool silvery green, which I really like. And Jimmy just did it in black, but you can see the 13 there. The year 13 by his name. So you can see when I first started getting this book signed. After those guys, I got Dan Panosian. 5 years later was the next one I got signed at Long Beach Comic Expo, and he likes to do the word bubble with his name in it. So I'm not sure. I wish he wouldn't have done that here. It was the third one to sign in, so there's still a lot of space. But anyway, I've got other Dan Panosian stuff where it looks really great, and I'm a fan of it. I do like it when an artist does something a little different with their signature, you know, makes it stand out a little bit. So that is fun. Good job, Dan. Sorry, I shouldn't have complained. But anyway, so after Dan, we got the Reverend Dave Johnson at Phoenix Comic Fest. It was still called Phoenix Comic Fest. It seems to change its name every year. This one was in 2018, and he signed it. I got him to do it in my orange paint pen. He only had a few colors, but the orange looks good here. I like it. I think the background's a little light for the green. You see that? No one's done the green. I feel compelled to try green, but the background's a little light, so I feel that I've held good restraint. Anyway, after Reverend Dave Johnson, we did get Chad Harden to sign this one as well. You can see him. Oh, he's in the green. See, I told you I could barely see it. It's right under my finger there. The Joker's face in the green. Maybe I should put my finger under it. There we go. See Chad Harden there. It's just kind of like an H with a squiggle and then kind of dots. I think he might spell out Chad, but when he's using the paint pen, it's just dots. It's just dots. Yeah. All right. And, then the last guys we got were last year in San Diego Comic Con. We got Adam Hughes up here in the light blue, and it pops really nice. Doesn't really complement any other colors, but that's maybe what makes it stand out more. And then, is that my metallic? No, that's just the light blue, but the Walter Simonson, the nice big brontosaurus there at the bottom of the book. Yeah, that's right. He writes his name so it looks like a brontosaurus. How cool is that? Walt Simonson did one of the best runs on Thor ever. Really nice guy. And I think I've got other books signed by all these artists that I'll go into in future signature series. I don't want to spend too much time on this one book. But rest assured, you will be hearing stories about those artists. Hopefully, I filled the gap and told a few more stories about meeting the artists and creators, artists, writers, creators, inkers, all these guys. Trying to spice it up with a little flavor. Hopefully, you got a little bit of that this time, and if not, we'll keep getting better in the future. And so keep on coming back. Keep watching. Oh, I was putting it right in the camera. Keep on watching Turbo's Nerdery. We got more good stuff. Like I said, later this week, we'll be dropping the Harley Quinn art show. And then don't forget about the 100 subscriber giveaway that's going on right now. Hit the link up top, one of these corners, and that'll take you to the giveaway video where I explain the rules. So go there, check it out, tell your friends, tell the world about how rad Turbo's Nerdery is. And until next time, be excellent to each other. Bong.
Please like, subscribe, and tell your friends, or you will suffer a flaming death by our robot overlords. Until next time, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.